to you.
We are live.
Afternoon.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Neha.
Hello, and welcome, everyone, to another exciting episode of Powerful Women Summit. So, let me first begin with checking that are we live on the platform? Yes. Let me refresh it. All right, so we are live on Facebook for our another episode. This is actually fifth episode in this series. So before I start today's summit, I would like to thank each one of you for being with us from the first episode of this Powerful Women Summit to this fifth episode of this Powerful Women Summit. So thank you so much, each one of you. And let me check who all are joining us today. So if you are there on our summit and watching us live, please type live in the comment box. If you are watching the replay of this summit, please type replay in the comment box. So let's open up the comments and see who all are joining us live. Okay. So let's first welcome Shrishti. Shrishti, welcome to the live session. Yes. Sneha, welcome to the live session. Until the time all comments are loading, I just want to say thanks to each one of you for joining us today's live session. And please stay till the end because today we have a very, very impactful discussion going on with so many empowering speakers. Yes? Okay. So let me start today's summit. Yes. Okay. Let me start today's summit with my introduction first. Hello everyone, my name is Neha Garg and I'm a digital skills coach for women entrepreneurs, helping them to raise their confidence in handling digital platforms and technology. And I will be your host for today's event, where we are going to discuss on a very important topic, that is a mentorship versus self-exploration. So today to discuss this topic, we have incredible lineup of powerful speakers who are going to share their insights and valuable nuggets on this topic. So are you all ready? Yes? If you are ready, kindly type ready in the comment box. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. So some of you might be thinking that why we have chosen this topic and what all you're going to learn in this topic. So let's just understand a little bit about this topic today. So when we talk about mentorship versus self-exploration, we are going to understand a little with this example. So suppose if you want to make a cup of tea and you don't know how to do it. So if you go for a mentorship where you need to know that how to make a cup of tea, you will going to meet some experienced people who are going to tell you that what would be the right procedure to get the desired one for yourself. But if you are doing self exploration, you may be going to Google, you're going to some people who created like made a cup of tea for themselves, but they are not sure that you will like it or not. Okay, so is that happen with you? So both have their own benefits. I'm not saying that self exploration is not good, both has their own benefit, but which will be the right for you, you need to decide by understanding the issue which you are facing in your life. So if you are ready to understand this topic in more detail with different niches, then please give me a ready in the chat box. If you are ready, please type ready in the chat box. Yes? Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for typing here. All right. So with this note, let me invite our first speaker of this event. Her name is Chandra Banu Thillaigovindan, and she is a success coach, and she is here with us to tell us more about this topic with all of you. So let me start. Let me invite her with a virtual clapping. Chandra Bhanuji, welcome to our Powerful Women Summit. So here you go. Yes, over to you.
Myself. Hello everyone. Om. Om Shakti. The entire group is of powerful Shakti. So we'll say Om Shakti. I call you all to just have a little dialogue with me where I will tell you. Neha talked about making tea, right? Supposing you want to learn driving. I know I can go nowadays simulation. Everything is AI, virtual world. I can learn by simulation. I can read lot of books. पहले क्लच दबाओ ब्रेक छोड़ो ये वो गियर लगाओ दुनिया भर कर लर्न कर सकते हो ए सेल्फ एक्सप्लोरेशन थियरी देन यू गो टू द वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड learn it simulation then but you are going on the road do you think you will be going with all this knowledge you gathered in the virtual world will you drive the car whether people in your house will trust you with the car no we want to have somebody with us, a guide, a teacher, a coach, a mentor who will tell you, don't worry, I am there with you. I have the another control with me. Till you learn completely how to drive this vehicle, I am there with you. I have got your back on, right? Then you have the courage to hold the steering and जिसको भी दबाना है दबा दो जैसे gear डालना है डालो slowly raise the race and slowly leave the brake and the गाड़ी will move. But with my virtual simulation knowledge, I won't be able to do because I need somebody to hold my back on. This is the role of a mentor. World is full of information. A lot of information is available. But whatever I want to pursue, whatever is my pain point, where I want to do, I think till you are confident enough to go on your journey you need a coach or a mentor. That is the role of the mentor. Hi, I'm Chandra Banu. I have learned a lot of healing modalities and I'm very keen to address one particular condition, a neurological condition, but many of us are not aware of. That condition is neurodiversity. In that also, I am going to focus only on attention deficiency. There are two kinds of attention deficiency adults are facing. One is getting attracted by shiny objects. Take a mobile phone, just एक चीज देखने के लिए, but you will keep on scrolling, that you are not able to hold your focus on one item. That is our own made. These are neurotypical people. They have nothing to do but just getting distracted. But there are another condition, neurodivergent. They are wired differently that their attention span is only for a short while. They cannot hold their attention. This condition will have lot of, because in the small children, they are hyperactive also. They get diagnosed and they get treated for that. You go to a therapist and all. But in the adult, many of us are not diagnosed at all. Till late age also. Somebody got, other day I was reading in the book, it got diagnosed at 53. I am telling you my case, I got diagnosed just now. But I am not, my attention deficiency, I use it as my power. People ask me, how do you do so many things? Because their diversity is there. If my attention span is only this much in one area, since I have gathered knowledge, I will just shift that knowledge into another factor where I have my interest in, focus in. At the age of 69, I got diagnosed that I am attention deficient, but I never had. All the exam which I took part right from the school till now, I always stopped. Because I had, without anybody's help, I had learned on my own. How to, because this is very interesting. Okay, let me read this book. 4 line उस book में पढ़ती हूँ. Then I come to the other place and then focus on this. I always complete my task, but not everybody is fortunate enough to learn it on one, because I have learned a lot of healing modalities also. So then I realized how I am able to make the power of this attention deficiency we have a blessing also. Whatever you focus on, you are extremely intelligent in that. You will be able to find pathways which are not visible to others. You can always think out of the block, but nobody knows. This is our strength of attention deficient people. This is their strength, but we do not focus on our strength. The world focuses on your weaknesses. So if you want to overcome the weaknesses only, you will be lost. You will not be able to succeed. So you have to focus on your strength to be successful, whether it is a professional or personal life. What are the problems in the professional level life is we have a very slow self-esteem. But my case is different because I had the help of many healers, many therapists who taught me all the healing modalities. So not everybody is like me, no? So you will not be, you will be told, you studied till school, you have studied very well. College aake, you have just started. You are distracted because of your friends. Like that, you get comments and you develop a very low self-esteem. You have to overcome your low self-esteem. You are not able to make decisions. This is the deficient people, the neurodivergent people who are attention deficient. They are not able to plan. They are not able to make decisions. They don't have the organizing skills. They forget schedules. So they have to be guided. For all that, you need a mentor. As somebody who can tell you how I have overcome, I will be able to, no other person better than me can lead you. There are many people in the world, but I am here available here, right in this platform, right in this room. You can reach to me and take help from me. And I will not only be using the cognitive sciences, neurosciences, all those exercises, but I'll be guiding through the energy healing system of the universe. For example, all attention deficient people, they are impulsive speakers. They cannot wait for their turn. Whatever comes to their mind, they have to utter immediately. So how can we control this nature? It's simple. One mudra only I'm going to teach. Just keep this mudra, which will give you confidence. This is called Uttara Bodhi mudra. Wherever you want to speak, you can do this. And keep it at the navel. And in Maniman, because you cannot say in open, you have to activate the throat chakra, say hum. I will say loudly before I finish it. Your throat chakra is activated. It knows this mudra will guide you how to do, what to do. And there are few more mudras. I'm not taking that here. I'll be able to help you if you just connect to me one-to-one. And if I understand your need, I have got courses and you can then, we'll explore further how to help you in your journey throughout this life, where you will be only meeting success and success, nothing but success. Thank you for listening to me. Over to you, Neha. Thanks for this opportunity.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Chandra Bhanuji. That was really amazing. And I wonder, I didn't know till I met you today that mudras can, really help in that way. Thank you so much for sharing your insight. And before I invite our next speaker for this event, let me remind every one of you, if you have any question, you can feel free to type your question in the comment box. We will be addressing some of your questions towards the end of this event. Okay? So thank you so much, and all the amazing audience, please stay with us till the end. Next, I would like to invite our another empowering speaker. Her name is Hetal Bengali. She is a meditative art pattern coach. So we have a new different kind of coaching style as well. So I would like to invite her to share her insight on this topic, mentorship versus self-exploration. So over to you, Hetal.
Okay, thank you, Neha. So, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this show. This inner dialogue that goes on every time. I just hate some people. Why don't they understand me? This is so frustrating. I wish my boss knew how I felt about him. I just feel like just kicking him. I hate this uncle of mine, or I don't like this person. My friends, they always bitch at my back. Various things. How many of you go through such thoughts on a regular basis and you're not able to even express it or say it assertively to someone? Yeah, I have been through such a situation where I was not able to express myself clearly. I was not able to assertively speak my truth. And when I did that, when I didn't speak my truth, all that resulted into pent up emotions. And those pent up emotions showed in my body. They created total havoc. I had severe high BP, very high cholesterol. I had severe acid reflux. And I was just sitting and wondering, like, I was crying one day alone, thinking, what's wrong with me? What have I done to myself? I never had these things. Whereas when I realized it, I got to know that this was all a result of the pent up emotions that I was experiencing. I did not express what I wanted to the people whom I wanted to. And because of that, I I really went into a very low zone, a very low zone. I was always very angry and irritated. How many of you can connect to this situation? Yeah. And then later on, we all regret. Why didn't I say it to this person? I should have said it then. I should have done this then. Yeah. And then when I was going through this very tough phase 4 years ago, I got hooked to one thing that was my savior, which really helped me come out of the situation. And then I no longer had these issues of not being able to express. Would you like to know what that is? What was that way of expressing yourself very, very assertively without hurting anyone emotionally, without being rude or bad to anyone? Yeah, that is nothing but my savior and my best friend, my meditative pattern art. This is what I got hooked to. And there was a time when I just didn't bother about what was going on around me. I would just keep drawing patterns every single day, just draw patterns. And I didn't realize that through drawing these patterns, I was expressing my emotions. It was only when I saw in retrospect that I realized when I saw my pattern. So I was very angry. I don't like triangles, but I've drawn sharp triangles in this pattern. And I knew they were dated patterns. So I knew, okay, I was quite angry during this phase. There are patterns wherein I'm like very much at peace with myself, and I could see the peace reflect in those patterns. So that's when my mission was born, that I want to help people express their emotions, express their unexpressed emotions through art. And that's how this thing was born. I never thought I would teach this to people or I would help anyone with such a thing. But I'm sure there are people who don't like meditation. It's for a person like me who had a constant mental chatter, meditation was like a punishment. I just couldn't sit with my eyes closed, focus on my breathing and start meditating. It was such a difficult thing. But you know what? When you start drawing, you automatically get into that state. You're so focused that you don't have to focus on your breathing, and your breathing automatically slows down. So anyone out here who feels that they don't know any other way to express their emotions or to release their stress apart from meditation or apart from mindfulness, please give this a try. Meditative pattern art, and see how it works wonders. And yes, just like meditation, you will not see its benefits in just one day. You need to keep doing this on a regular basis, just like I do. And what is it that you need for meditative pattern art? You just need this one pen, a micro tip pen, and you need even this little booklet. This is more than enough for you to create your patterns. Yeah. So just you can easily put this in your pocket or in your bag, and even on the go or any time of the day you can create these. And yes, one very important thing that I would like to mention, rather two. One is you don't need to be an artist or very good at drawing to do meditative patterns. Second, as per the theme, this took me, what I'm doing today, it took me around like for the last 5 years, I have been exploring meditative pattern art. And after such an exploration for 5 years, I decided to come forward and teach this because I learned it on my own. Now, if you want that journey to speed up, wherein you do not want to really be in that web of emotions and learn to express yourselves assertively in a faster way and not spend 4 or 5 years like me, then I think you should definitely consider following a mentor. If you'd like to learn meditative pattern art to express your emotions, you can just get in touch with me or with Neha. She will connect me with you all. So yeah, that's all I wanted to share with this audience. Thank you very much for listening to me, and thank you, Neha, for this opportunity. And one last thing I'd like to mention is, don't let emotions dwell in your body, because once you let your emotions, don't let emotions dwell in your mind, because once you let it dwell in your mind, they occupy space in your body. And once these emotions occupy space in your body, they are going to disrupt your harmony. And I'm sure you do not want that. So just keep that in mind. Yeah. Thank you so much. Over to you, Neha.
Thank you so much, Hetal. Great insights, and I wish I could have know about this art so many years ago, because I think emotions are that one thing about which even child don't understand it how to manage. And telling a child to do a meditation is a punishment for parents. So I think this is the best way to start with, even from parents' perspective, to handle the emotions. We don't understand, we don't need actually, to negative, to take out the negative emotion as per your theme what you informed us. But I think managing emotion in that way which you are telling is really really amazing. Yes, better. Okay, so thank you so much, Hetal, for sharing your insights. Now we have
Thank you.
another speaker lined up for this event. So let me invite her. Her name is Dr. Nandini Mhetre, and she is a holistic fertility coach. And she is here with us to tell us about this topic, mentorship versus self-exploration, and the view of why a couple need mentorship, or they should self explore in their own way. So without wasting your time, let's invite her on our virtual stage, and over to you, Nandini. Yes.
Good afternoon, all. Hello. I hope you all are having a very great Sunday today. I am Dr. Nandini, a holistic fertility expert. A little background of mine. I've been in the space of Ayurveda, and I'm a master's and PhD in nutrition. And during my practice years, I used to encounter many couples who complained to me that they're not able to conceive naturally due to some or the other problems, and they were not able to understand the reason for the problems. In the sense, they were clueless why this is not happening. It's been 5 years of marriage. Madam, when will we conceive? What is the problem? How do we get out of it? Our in-laws are bothering us, or we are all the time having this anxiety that when will we have a child or a complete family. So if you are one among those couples who are struggling to have a baby on your own with whatever issues you're facing, then you are at the right place. Please listen to me for the next couple of minutes. I can just give you some insights on this. What is holistic fertility all about? It is nothing but a combination of therapies which I have used for my patients over a period of time, because I am an Ayurvedic doctor as well. So I help patients to conceive naturally with the help of herbs, supplements, yoga, diet, and emotional support. So nowadays what is happening is you have a lot of things going on around and you don't know actually what to do. So when you go through some test, the couples get some tests done and there are some reports coming up. For example, there is something called a semen analysis test for a male partner, wherein there are some disruptions in the reports and they don't know what to do about it. And secondly, if you are one of those couples who have been advised to go for a lot of artificial reproductive techniques like IVF, IUI, and things like that, and though you are investing so much of money and resources and time into it, but still it's not happening. For example, if the IVF procedure is done, but still you're not able to have a baby. So how bad the situation appears to be, because you're going there with a hope, but then it's not happening as well. So here the role of holistic fertility comes place. You are taking the help of your local doctor for whatever techniques you need, but then the preparation of your reproductive system for both the male partner and the female partner, by preparing your bodies so that you have a good quality sperm and egg which is needed for a healthy baby, is something which I help with my treatment protocol. So some patients or some people who I meet have certain questions. How can an online consultation help this? There is nothing new in this, because I've been doing this for past almost 2 decades. The thing is, I'll be guiding you through all the processes one at a time with a weekly counseling sessions and steps to be taken. Why the mentorship is important in this aspect is, you are having ample amount of knowledge available on the internet, but then you don't understand. I have had patients who have tried everything on their own along with the doctors, because with doctors they're not getting some help, they want to do it on their own. They read somewhere that eggs are good for something, they eat eggs. They read somewhere fish is good for something, they eat fish. But what if a person like me who has expertise and experience in this field can guide you to actually how your diet should look like, actually how should you think, how should you program your mind so that you'll have a healthy baby, and how to prepare yourself for the whole journey in the future. So what you need to understand is, there is something called subconscious programming as well. And also, when giving birth to a baby is a very big event in your life. It's as good as a new soul entering into your family, right? So there is so much of intricacy of so many things. And why I stress upon the emotional aspect as well is because some people have got so much of previously done trauma to their bodies without their knowledge, that even though their reports may be good, but then they're not conceiving still. So this is a combination of many things which you need to do, and that only an expert can pinpoint the problem and give you the right solution. So if you're going to try it on your own, it may take a long time, and it is not worth it because the turmoil is too big for you. Having a baby or a progeny is a basic human right, and everybody is blessed with that. When you're deprived of this basic human right, I understand how difficult it is to even face your own self. When you see yourself in the mirror, you're answerable to your own subconscious mind, which is so very difficult. So I really insist that if you're in this journey, wherein either you are battling with male fertility, in fact, male factor infertility, in the sense there are some disturbances in your sperm analysis reports, like sperm counts being low or abnormal and things like that. Or if you are one of those couple who are not having successful IVF therapies or artificial techniques not working, then please feel free to contact me so that I can help you by understanding, by making you understand what is really going wrong in your flow of things, and thereby achieve success for your own journey. So I have shared my link with the guest here, the host here, and she will be providing that in the description box. So you can book a appointment and we can see what can be done for your journey. Thank you. Over to Neha.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nandini, for sharing the powerful insight and the balance between mentorship and self-exploration in holistic fertility. And I feel this is a very, very important topic, and especially the couples who are facing the problem in the in conceiving phase, they should consider is connecting with you to understand that how it can be resolved. So thank you so much. I think many people will get help with this. Okay. So thank you so much, Nandini. Now we have another speaker here for sharing her insight. So let me invite her. Her name is Srinidhi Veldanda, and she is a life coach, and she is here to share her insights and show her experience with relation to mentorship and self-exploration. So here you go, Dr. Srinidhi. Welcome to the virtual stage. Over to you.
Thank you, Neha. Thank you for inviting. And it was really amazing listening to Chandra Banuji and Hetal and Dr. Nandini. It was really amazing because the kind of topics that I've heard from them, it was really new even for me. Because when Hetal had mentioned about drawing, drawing the patterns, I used to draw the patterns of mandala when I was pregnant, and I really enjoyed it. And that's the way I used to express my feelings, because I was a person who suppressed my emotions so much. And as a mother, like I'm a mother for 4-year child, and I'm into IT, as well as I'm into the field of psychology because it's my passion. So many women or many mothers think that can we really achieve what all we need to, what all we aspire for. And we, as Dr. Nandini had told about the YouTube videos, we have lots of knowledge around us, and we have lots of YouTube videos, lots of books, and many people give the opinions. But how do we handle our own self there? Right? Because as a mother or a woman or a man, anyone, because we tend to listen to others' opinions, and we believe those opinions, and we actually believe them as our own beliefs, and we'll be actually struggling to do whatever we want to aspire for or whatever we want to reach for. But I have actually got whatever I have aspired, maybe by before the age of 30. Now I'm 30. Before the age of 30, I was able to get my doctorate, and I'm in a position where I really wanted to be, like mentoring the people in my organization, leading the teams, and also helping many women. I have helped more than 1,300 women till now from last year, Jan, and I've published my books. And I felt that like I've achieved 10 years of success in, last 1 year. But for that journey, or to get to that milestone of mine, I had read many books. I have been to many courses and all that stuff. But before getting on to the courses or any mentors like all of us, I was reading lots of books, getting onto different things, like how Chandra Banuji had told, jumping onto other stuff, and like getting that expertise. I was a mother, but still I was doing all that stuff as a new mom during the COVID time. But as many of us suppress those emotions and all that, we'll have to understand, we suppress those emotions and we get those blockages in the areas of health, relationship, money, and career, and will not be able to progress further. And we think that we'll have to do a lot of efforts, we'll have to keep a lot of hard work, and we struggle so much that will not be having those small emotions or small happiness with the kids as well. We get the kids, but we'll not be able to spend good time also. For that to happen, like I was not able to understand why is this all happening. But at some point when I had read many books, I started picking those names and getting in touch with those mentors like Dr. Joe Vitale and Dr. John D. Martini and some other mentors. So then I understood that, self exploration is really important for us to understand where we actually stand. And sometimes we need someone who can guide us, not in, just sticking to what they say, but giving us that trust, building in us that trust, that belief in our own self, that we can try different ways, we can try different approaches, and having that strong grit and intuition. Because having that core value and aligning with our core values is very much important. Otherwise, we'll have the inner conflict, right? So, self exploration is very important. But at some point, I think we really need the mentor's guidance where we can sort out the things very easily. Like, in fact, little quickly, right? We can heal ourselves so that our blockages will be cleared, and then we'll be able to progress a lot more faster. And just to introduce once more, I'm also a healer and an NLP practitioner. I had helped more than 1,300 people till now. So it's like I was not believing all these things, but I was trying to implement on myself because I've tried various studies. And then now I'm at a point where we can change those belief systems, where we can, there was a person who came to me once and she told that she really wanted to commit suicide. And she had attempted suicide for 4 times. And I was able to treat her, change her mindset within 5 minutes, not more than 5 minutes. Because the NLP techniques that we use, it's so simple, we can just tune our mind so easily. So, having a mentor will give us that space where there are no judgments in a very harsh way, but rather holding that space is what everyone needs, right? So I really feel that self exploration is really very much important to understand where we stand, and then moving to the mentor's guidance that actually helps us progress very well. And as a mother or a woman who actually has so much to do in their life, but suppressing emotionally and not being well, like not having that well-being of physical, emotional, intellectual, spiritual, all those, I think we'll have to have that mentor and that guidance in our life. So with this, thank you so much, Neha. And uh, you can contact me through my Instagram account, or I'll just share my form with Neha so she can forward it to you. Thank you so much once again. And over to Neha now.
Thank you so much, Srinidhi, for sharing your valuable nuggets. And I truly feel that these self-limiting beliefs, initially when I didn't know about this coaching and consulting industry, I used to feel something is going in my mind, which is actually telling me that this is wrong, this is not right. And those little voices, people say these names are little voices, can have a very, very big impact on our life. And there we actually came to know that we catch up these voice and then make it like a limiting belief for all of us. And to come out that limiting belief is very important. It like I have seen that people are so much skilled in this world, so much knowledge they have, but still they are not able to do anything because of so many belief system, negative thoughts, and all of that. So thank you so much for sharing this. Anyone interested to understand more, I will share here, like link in the description. Then you can connect with her and other speaker as well. So finally, we have our powerful speaker with us lined up, and her name is Supriya ABS. She is an emotional health coach and Reiki master, and she is here to share her thoughts on the roles of mentorship and self-exploration in emotional well-being and other areas. So let me invite her with the virtual clapping on our stage for Powerful Women Summit. Over to you, dear.
Yeah, thank you, Neha. Super glad to be part of this Powerful Women Summit. It's wonderful listening to all of the speakers and knowing their journey and insights. So as when you said the topic, I was like reflecting on my own journey. How was I like taking up this self exploration, or I was like taking up mentoringship? I have gone through my journey. So these are the insights I have got. When I was in like having the trouble with anger issues, which were showing on my kids, I was like self exploring myself, why it is happening and what it is all about. And slowly I figured out that it is about parenting. And I have enrolled into parenting course. Then I realized it's not about the children or their behavior, it is about our energetics. And then I understood it's about a lot of healing. I took up healing. And then I extended this help to others who are around me who are going to the same phase. So what's happened here is like I explored myself, what is the problem, where I can get the right help required for me in the at that time. I have not just lost, but I have figured out what is the need of me, and I have invested on the right coach to give me right direction and hold me accountable and move me, allow me to move forward in life. So, and the same I am extending, and somewhere I felt the need of that divine help to be added to this um, point where one is like helping themselves, but we need to have that divine help added to it. And then I started exploring more on Reiki and found my guru and became Reiki master. So here I am like helping people in emotional health space, again teaching the healing modalities and Reiki. So they get all the things in one package. This is all about in simple way, like have self exploration, get enrolled or have the hand of a right coach so that you will be moving in the right direction very quickly without wasting any time. This would be my take on this. The details are with Neha. Anybody who want this kind of help can like ping me, and I'm all there to help you out sail through your journey peacefully. Over to you, Neha.
Thank you so much, Supriya. Thank you so much for sharing your thought. That was really, really empowering. Thank you so much. So, how this been so far? Are you all loving this summit? Yes? I can see our amazing audience who are continuously typing in the chat box. Thank you so much to each one of you. And I see some of you have questions, but some of you are asking that how do we connect with these speaker in the private DMs. But I would say that if you really want to connect with this speaker, all you need to do is we will share their links in the description. You can either go onto their profile and then message them to connect with them with your query, or you can directly book an appointment if they are free to do that. Yes? All right? Okay. So before we end our summit, uh, uh, I just had a request from each one of you that if you want to give us feedback, or if you want different topics to be included for the Powerful Women Summit, then we will share a form in the description. You can just fill up the form so that we will get to know that which topics you want us to include in this Powerful Women Summit, because we'll be doing it very often with new speakers, with new topics, which can help you to make your journey easier. Yes? Okay. So let me invite each speaker on the stage and we'll take a selfie to nahi kahenge, but we'll take a snapshot with each of us like this or this, whatever you feel like. Yes, this one. Okay. Thank you so much. Let me take a snap. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Kindly each of us can unmute ourselves, and let's give a gratitude to our audience who were there with us till the end. Yes. Thank you so much to our audience.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank
Thank
you
you so
everyone
much.
Thank you, everybody.
for
Thank
listening
you
to
all for
all of us.
watching us live, and for the people who watch us later, please comment and let us know how valuable the information was for you and how much it has improved your knowledge. in whatever areas you want to be helped.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
And
much.
thank you so much to
Every one of
each.
you who have seen it, Rama, Ranjana, Dhuryo, Asha, and Mrinal, so many. Thank you so much. Connect to any one of us to get your clarity. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
All right. So thank you so much to each one of you. And thank you to all our speaker as well for your valuable contribution here and to coming for this powerful women summit to share your insights. And I wish many people will get benefit from your information and the way you are actually doing your mentorship for others. Thank you so much. So we will come again with powerful lineup of another aspiring speakers for this powerful women summit. And before we end, I just want to share my personal insight on this, like a takeaway from my side, which I have personally experienced. If I talk about like why I choose this topic and why we were discussing about this topic. So, all of us know that what needed to be done. So few years ago, I used to think that I need to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And people say this is a Brahma Muhurt, so waking up 4 o'clock is very beneficial for each of one of us for a productive day routine. I tried it. I tried it from YouTube. I tried it from Google search. I tried it from, so many free programs as well. Many people conduct free program. But when I actually took a mentorship from one of my mentor who was doing that, waking up 4 o'clock as a training, I was actually able to do it. It could be a reason that when we take mentorship, we invest, and when we invest, we are more serious, and when we are more serious, we are taking action, and with this action taking approach actually gives the result. So those of you who are listening to me, understand that if you have a single doubt that should I go for mentorship or should I stay in the self exploration zone, I would say try. Like the way we go outside and we try different things, try that. Can it be helpful for you or not? Invest in what needed to be what needed to be do for solving a problem instead of investing in some other things. Maybe don't go for a movie for a while and invest in connecting with some person. Maybe do not buy some expensive clothes for a while, but invest with somebody who can actually tell you the solution. So this can be your approach if you are really serious about your self transformation. Yes. So with that note, we are ending this Powerful Women Summit. Thank you so much, each one of you, for joining us. Yes. Okay. So here we go with this. Our sign. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you so much. See you next
Bye.
time. Bye bye.